So, if you have been watching my channel for the last couple of years, you've probably heard me mention Mountain House and what a sad sack of disappointment these dehydrated meals are. I mean, I really hate them, and I feel bad for all the people that don't know that there's anything better than this. Sadness in a bag. That's what I call it. Yeah, and this is my label. Yeah, so the easy thing is you just add boiling water. It's not ready in 10 minutes. Most of the time it takes 15 or 20, and it's just not delicious, but it's very expensive, and a lot of people don't really know any better. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here is talk about the what you can do with the 12 to 14 bucks these things cost. And I did a quick comparison. I walked into a sporting goods store that sold
Mountain House.
what they call backpacking food, and I can't say that's the convenience is. There's a lot to be said about that, and for 12 bucks, I guess I don't know. It's just there's so many better options out there. It's just this is easy to carry. It's lightweight for backpackers, and I guess people just don't know that there are alternatives. And there's really not a whole lot of really good alternatives as far as lightweight food. You can pick up water along the way if you're a hiker. You just filter some water out of the creek and boil it up and throw it in a bag. But this stuff is so tasteless and non-exciting. After you've had a few of these meals, and I've had quite a few, I learned the hard way. The school of hard knocks, that's what I graduated from. But yeah, so I decided to start telling everybody about a much better way of cooking your meals on the trail. And this is close. This is very close to what you would get as far as nutrition. It's probably much more nutritious, but as far as calories and all that, it's very similar. Just a little bit more weight if you want to carry some chicken, which is what I'm showing Mark here how to do. But basically, this is the Dollar General recipe, and I think the total on this is right around $3, maybe closer to $4, but 1/3 the price of a Mountain House meal. And this is what you get. It's something that's very delicious, very edible, and something that's not as hard as it looks. But that's what we're doing today. Now, personally, you can pour the juice in there.
Yeah, but you go pour it out.
Either one, but it's lots of juice in there. You might, instead of adding water, you may just want to add that juice to it. That may be the best. You get all that chicken.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Chicken stock? Yeah, chicken stock.
Okay.
So let's see how much water you got there. That looks pretty good. That's a good place to start. If the water doesn't cover it, when you stir it, add some more water, or you can add that stock.
All right. But I'll be adding the stock when I add the chicken, won't I?
If you want.
'Cause
That's what I would do.
How else am I going to get chicken in there? I mean, I guess I could scoop it out.
Either that or pour it out. You could use that cover, pour your stock out. But I would use the stock. I mean, it's delicious, right?
Yeah.
It's highly valued to sell it in the quart. Chicken stock comes in the quart.
Yeah.
All right, you're boiling. Go ahead and pour your rice in there. Make sure it's all covered up.
It ain't bubbling yet.
It's close enough.
Okay.
We'll have to turn it down eventually. No, rice.
Oh, rice. Yeah, we're doing rice.
Rice first. Make sure it's covered. You got something stirred. That's your spoon. Right?
Yeah, that's the only spoon I got.
Dump it in there and start stirring. I'm gonna break it all loose. There you go. And it's all covered, so you're good. Cook the rice about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
Quarter after.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect amount of water you got in there. If it starts drying out, 8-10 minutes, then you can pour that stock and you can just pour all the chicken in there. It'll be delicious. But if it's still kind of runny, if it looks like that, pour your stock off
And then
just pour the chicken in there. Yeah,
all right.
That's what we'll do. All right. Some of that. You don't have to pour your chicken in there. Just pour that.
We'll look in there and see what you think. get an idea.
It
for
thickens
this.
up pretty quick. Yeah, go ahead and pour your stock in there.
All the stock or just some of it?
As much as you can get in there. There you go. That's good. That's good. See how long that takes to cook down. So how much you pay? You paid way too much for the chicken because you got 2 cans. But how much did you pay for the chicken?
I don't remember. It was
Like $3 or $4?
yeah, $3.49 or something for.
Paid $1 something for the rice. $1.30 maybe. $1.20.
Yeah, I don't really know. I didn't pay them. I put the receipt in my pocket because I'm keeping my receipts to see how much the strip cost me, so I can get an idea.
That's good. Good budget long term.
Yeah, that's what my plan is. So,
What was your last meal?
tuna pack and crackers from dollar store.
So this is going to be a whole lot better.
Yeah, that's what I had last night for
It's going
supper.
to be delicious. It's going to be hot. That's going to be the big thing. Hot,
Yeah.
delicious.
Now, I probably should add a little more water or something here, shouldn't I? Sticking it up pretty well.
Is it sticking up? So you're
Yeah.
getting close. So yeah, add a
Add
little
some
bit
more.
more of your stock. Actually, go ahead and dump your chicken in there. You got all that moisture in there. That's you're about ready to heat it all up anyway. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Ooh.
Let me see that.
So how did you make that? You got sliced up some.
Just sliced up some andouille sausage and boiled it for a little bit. Then I started putting in this that pre-cooked rice and just kept on stirring and kept on
Uncle
stirring.
Ben's or something?
Yeah, yeah, the Uncle Ben stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Let me see that.
That's how you do it.
Is that sausage in there? Is that something you don't have to have in the refrigerator?
Well, let's just put it this way. I'm not going to refrigerate.
You're hedging.
Yeah.
Just on the
I
safe
don't,
side.
I don't really believe that much in that refrigeration of meat. You know, that's if you're going to eat it within 24 hours, I think you're all right.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think there's a few people out here that don't want to talk about eating the meat that's supposed to be in the. I brought andouille from Birmingham and I had it till 2 days ago. I finally, I got sick of eating it. That's why I threw it away. But yeah, it wasn't exposed to the air. Didn't have insects. I didn't finger it. You know, it's relatively cool because it's been kind of. It hasn't really.
Just think how they cure country ham.
Well, that's true.
Just
Yeah.
think how they cure country ham.
Yeah.
You know, they don't refrigerate that shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good with it. I just was asking for future reference if I
Yeah.
wanted to do it.
Well, your meat and shit will last a lot longer. Just keep the fucking lid on it. Keep the flies out of your shit, and you won't have shit in your food. Taste the rice. Get a bit of rice. Make sure it's not crunchy. If it's not crunchy,
I mean, it's looking pretty good right now.
I bet it's perfect. Yeah, you're what, 10 minutes in now?
Yep.
Any crunch at all?
Maybe tiny.
If it's got a little bit of crunch, add, you know, a few tablespoons of water and cook it a little bit more.
That fucking andouille rocks, man. God, it rocks.
Is that
Johnsonville?
no, that's not what I had.
You got the package to whatever that is? Ain't no way I'll remember that name. Andouille.
Yeah, it's New Orleans
It's Cajun,
andouille.
yeah, it's Cajun sausage. It's kind of hard to find sometimes. Certainly outside the South.
I think this would be my go-to for the future.
What's that?
Yeah, dude,
you got to do the easy shit, and it's not just that. It's like
Oh yeah, those are good.
you got to do the stuff that'll keep for 3-4 days. Like
Chicken
some,
and
you know, your steak. I don't know if I want to cook a steak that's been sitting out for 3 or 4 days, but that sausage would be fine.
Yeah, no, exactly. Steak 3-4 days? Nah. Sausage?
You need to put that motherfucker on the grill tonight.
Hey, I'm cooking it tonight. I said I'm waiting on Gary to get back.
Well, yeah.
I gotta do something to drink.
Yeah, as long as Gary makes it back.
Yeah.
He come limping in here and go, boys, put it in the crick. I'd have layered down. Naked chick, I had to layer down.
I had to layer it down.
Goddamn, you didn't
Real-
see him. You didn't see him when he pulled up. You missed him.
When?
Wait, he pulled up. I was like, dude, you gotta do a picture of that.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
doing that. I was like, okay, this is what I need you to say. He fucking nailed it.
I heard you recording him over there.
fucking nailed it. I said, I don't know if I can remember.
You said
Dude,
something
just
about
try,
I was
just
doing
try.
75 and blah,
I
blah.
was doing 75, had it leaned over.
dragging a knee, part scraping, sparks everywhere.
Plus little kids come around the corner hitting
No,
layers
it's
down.
a naked woman. That's
Yeah,
he
naked woman.
put that in there and said, naked woman jumped out, lay her down. And then
That's good shit because it's double
then,
entendre. Had to lay her down.
you were over there.
Lay me down.
Huh?
Love
Yeah,
me.
I
all
did,
night
yeah.
You
long.
played in. You were like, had to lay her down. Had to lay her down. Had to lay her down. Oh, it's great. Great. That's what we need to do. Fuck all this motorcycle shit. Comedy. Comedy. We're going full
Where the
bore
fucking money's
comedy.
at.
Fuck everybody that doesn't have the funny bone. Fuck all y'all.
We'll ride our
No
motorcycle
more
to the comedy
motorcycles.
club.
It's all comedy now. 24/7 comedy.